What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Y'all in here? Can you see me? Just checking this out. Ready to get this thing kicked off and started. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Y'all in here? Can you see me? Just checking this out. Ready to get this thing kicked off and started. Oh yeah, we got the game going on tonight. Hey Mikey, can you see me, hear me? Everything, just doing a test here. Okay, they don't need the sound on this guy, really? Seriously. Waiting for this game to begin. Okay, we're just gonna do some background here. We're gonna check on some info. Obviously, we got a game coming up in a couple minutes. So I brought you all here tonight. We're going all the way to Brazil. Let's go to Brazil. All good, yeah? Hey, buddy, welcome to the show. Loud and clear, perfect, y'all. All right, let's kick it off. What's up, y'all? I'm the Whizkid, the Canadian soccer goat, live here on another episode of Here Comes the Boom. Tonight, we're going all the way to Brazil, down south, two opponents going to be facing off for a cup match. It's going to be a cage match. It's going to get dirty. And I smell goals tonight. And that means I smell money tonight. They're kicking off right now. We are going to be kicking it on the show live. We're going to make some wicked plays here. The game has just started. If you don't know where it is, it's ABC versus Sampaio. All right. Last match, they had a 1-0 battle. This is the second one of the knockout stage in a cup match. All right. ABC is in the Serie A group. All right. Sampaio is actually at the near almost relegation in Serie B. So this should be really interesting. I find a lot of Brazil matches that home advantage means a lot. It's not even like it's like night and day. It's like Sampaio, even though they're a lesser team in quality and in relegation and division, they still had such a stronger matchup. And actually, they won by 1-0 last match, where we should have saw way more goals. I remember this game perfectly. So I see ABC taking it to them, home advantage. They need actually more than 3 points to win because they got the win at home last time. Sampaio got the win 1-0. So they need 2 goals plus the win today to knock them out, or it can go to extra time. Fortunately for us, it goes by the match when we're betting. If it goes to knockout in terms of time, extra time, we won't get nullified on that when we make those bets. So let's do it, y'all. Share the link, guys. Yeah. Okay, so we got Sarge is in the house. What's up, Philosopher? Mikey, what's up? The link is already out there, guys. Sin, you're in the house. Bring it. Let's do this. Okay, so we're looking for over 1.5 goals in this match. We're going to be reading the play to see what we can get maybe in historically. There's always been 2 goals that ABC has always had. Last match was the first time that they've only had 1 goal in a game for ABC for their entire season of 2018. So today, it's definitely share the link. There it is. There. If you guys want to share it out to your people, I put it out there on Twitter, Discord. I'll put it out again. You can see here. All right. So these are the awesome chat groups here that people join up with. Put it out there again so everyone can see. This is actually the paid site here. We got quite a few members already, part of the MVP list here called The Price is Right, where they join in the chat group and, you know, you can see a lot of profit. Look at this. Yeah, this was all today. Profit made in plays. You know, nothing in soccer is perfect, but, you know, it's a matter of like capitalizing where you can. And that's what we do here at, you know, Canadian Soccer Goat and The Price is Right. We also have a couple other chat groups that are elite cap bettors, you know, wicked players and strongs that's got multiple talents on various sports all across the world. They're joining us here tonight on the chat. I actually got it up so I can see you guys. I can join in and chat with you. Let's just send out a message to everybody right now saying we're going live. So we're going to keep an eye on this game. It's pretty much the only game going on tonight. Man, that's acting up today. So we're going to shorten this up. Go back up. Let's go to the in-play overview.
Exatamente aquilo que o Ranieri tinha prometido, ou tinha alertado na entrevista coletiva. O Matheus tem uma vantagem de poder jogar pelo lado e de encostar no Leandrão como segundo atacante, né? A gente tá falando de cara experiente, rodado.
I want this to open up bigger for you guys.
Experiência fora, desde que foi contratado. E sempre foi tendo seus minutos ali, mas nunca se firmou como titular. Hoje entra como uma alternativa, repito, para tornar o ABC
Now it should open up bigger.
mais agressivo.
So I was just trying to gesture this thing here. Now we can watch the game pretty much, watching this game pretty much live. We're going to be looking to see if we can, so I'm going to be switching back between the live stream and the actual facts and the shots and targets and seeing, you know, the flow. And this is pretty much going to keep telling me how this is going to be going. So São Paulo is the green team. It'll tell us that here. They're pretty much the colors of the shirt. They actually almost had a chance here to score. Wow. Wow. He just missed the net. Did you see that? Wow. São Paulo is actually taking it to them. A lesser team in quality is actually punishing them. We're going to put in a wager here for São Paulo to actually score. Wow, they could have had a goal right there. Hey, KDS, what's up? Welcome to the show. Here comes the boom. Okay, so first half goals. We see a goal coming. We're just going to make a small little wager here. Perfect. So I'm going to post the plays that I make here in the chat, what I'm betting. Okay, and then I'm gonna send that out to everybody else as well. For continuity. All right. I'm gonna put that in the Price is Right. Put the game of who's playing, and Powell, and then ABC. And then I'm gonna let them know that I'm betting live. And that means that it's like happening right now. And that's important too, especially when you're letting people know when you're doing this. Especially in these chat groups, because people, like, there's a lot of other sports going on. People want to jump on the action and get going. So I'm going to let everybody know here what we're doing. Yeah, let's get it, buddy. Let's go back to this game and watch what's going on. I think we got a goal coming in the first half. Historically on the second game, it's always been tight. 2-0, 1-0 was the first time. But after their second meeting, in any game, we can't get on live betting in this game. Oh, damn. Does Five Dimes have it? Pangs or what? Yeah, thanks, buddy. Let's get a load up too. So historically, in a cup match, the first game you either play loose and score a lot of goals and then play tight in the second game, or you play tight and then the second game you let it all out. You only have one option to keep going, right? You got the live bet on Bob. Awesome, Mikey. That's awesome. That's good. I'm happy. You got on 5 dimes, Sarge? 6. So if y'all needed 5 dimes for all my people in the States that don't really have a lot of access, I'm using Bet365. You can use Bet Philosopher. You can use a bunch of other UK ones, EU ones. I find that they work the best. Yeah, Bovado has just been like acting up lately. So if you're looking for it, you can try and get on Betfair. Yeah, Betfair is pretty good. Pinnacle, I know that one of the other guys that I watch on that makes a lot of pregame bets on YouTube from Sports.Review called The Bankroll, or those are pretty good shows that I like to watch on YouTube. I find that they're pretty fair. They do a lot of their homework. They write articles. Hey, David, what's up? Welcome, man. So the bet's over 0.5 goals. So 0.5 goals in the first half. Raking just a simple, I made a $10 wager. The odds right now is 1.83. I find that there's just a lot of juice going on in this game right away. There needs to be goals. So ABC is the home team. They're down 1-0. Almost, they're down 1-0 in relegation. So they need 2 points to win. They needed to win and 2 goals. So they need 2 goals to move on in this cup match. Yeah, over 0.5 first half. Perfect. Odds are going to keep going up. We're going to keep watching this. There's a lot of action, and they're breaking through right away. So in the first 20 minutes in most games, that's when people just go nuts and just like put everything they have at it, get all their energy out, and then they start slowing down, focusing on the pace and controlling the game. So this is where yeah, that's a good shot. This is where you can see a lot of break goals coming. So when you see like goals in the first 3 minutes to 1 minute, this is because everyone's going so fast. They're putting everything they have at it, right? So
Brasil e Venezuela, 8 da noite, ao vivo exclusivo. O Brasil segue invicto na sua preparação. Essas são as eliminatórias.
Yeah, I guess Bavado's having troubles tonight. I don't use it. I find it's a little bit flashy. I like it pretty simple, straightforward. It's hard for me to read the lines, but once I guess you get familiar with it, you're pretty much able to get on it. Bookmakers, eh? Best price on the exchange. Just give me 1 second here, guys. I'm just gonna do some craziness here. Do some stuff. Watch that game. Stuck in dinner. No worries, buddy. So we're having a really good week this week. The last couple of matches in World Cup, let's just talk about that for a second, have been up and down. A lot of strategy being used in games that don't matter. You saw that today and in the France game. Denmark, France, they didn't have to really play. Ended in a draw. It was abysmal. England and Belgium today, using the bench, players that just haven't played. They know they're going through. Tunisia and Panama, that was probably the highlight of the day. A lot of juice there. We super bet that for the over 2.5. Made a money line bet, cashed in early. It was great. Yeah, I just bet a tenner on it. I thought they were gonna pump it in early. I wouldn't put any more on that unless you want to, but they've only got one corner. I'm not reading it to be fairly. Just seeing what the time is. 12 points, match goals, corners, first half corners. Let's bring it up here. Just looking for the corners here, guys. First half Asian corners. Right, let's see the first half corners. Oh man, you almost scored there. So a lot of these odds let us know. So they think it's going to be a really low-scoring affair in this game as well. I agree that it's going to be tight, but there's so much action that it could literally just take off. One goal could set it all off. Corner. That's not what I want. I want the corners here. Oh, yeah? Well, that worked out for you. They had that one goal. Oh, well done. TS, yeah? Yeah, like this is pretty much my side business as well. I love betting soccer. I think it's probably one of the easiest sports to bet. I've been showing a lot of people. You can chime up on here on some of the chat here. A couple of easier ways to make some quick cash betting soccer. They'll tell you that it's quite lucrative if you look for the right things. Yeah, it's East Coast time, buddy. I'm on right now. I guess you're ahead. I'm ahead by an hour or two, so it might be like 7:45. Coming up on 8 o'clock there. If you're Central Time. Yeah, the corner rule of two. We're going to look at the corner rule of two today. I was actually trying to do some... yeah, I bet. I do a thing called super bet. And that's, for me, that's $100 bet or whatever I have going. It's basically whatever you're comfortable with at your max based on your bankroll management. It's a bigger risk, but we're risking it when we know that it's going to hit. If this goes down to the better odds of let's go up to here. So first half goals, we're already at +2. Match goals, we're at 2. We're at even money for 1.5 goals. We think we're gonna get 1 goal out of this game. Good, 500 pounds, yeah. Philosopher, I'm going to get to the rule of two in a second. Just let me finish this one thing going on right now. I'm just trying to get a read on this game, guys, to see if there's going to be a breakthrough. If we should double bet the goal in the first half. That's going to basically see if I see any flaws with any of their players. Who's got the edge, back and forth. So I'm just trying to just get a read on this right now. When I see it live, I have such a great analytical knowledge of like what's happening, who's got the edge. It seems pretty even right now. I'm gonna go to the stats with a little bit of edge on ABC. Sampaio does have so much
seja tocado pela mesma turma, em ritmo de sanfona, algo regional, com identificação, enfim, ele curtiu, tá aplaudindo e dando a sugestão.
Okay, so let's see here, the corners, 7 corners.
Na televisão da casa dele, a turma garotada da Orquestra Sanfônica de Parnamirim. É isso. O José Medeiros também tá por aqui elogiando a transmissão, ele é de Natal, o Lucas Figueiredo, falando que melhor que a Copa do
So it looks like they're playing almost a 4-5-1 or a 5-4-1. This is the one defender up here, or one attacker. They're not really pressuring hard for Sampaio. So they're going to play counterattack against ABC because they're pressuring really hard right now. Yeah, they're pressuring really hard. They're looking to push on here. Let's see the facts here. Okay, we got 14-5 dangerous attacks. Possession doesn't really necessarily mean anything. It does in different does mean a lot of different things in different regions. Yo, TS, when you bet 500 sometimes, win, loss, how does it work out for you? When are you doing it? I'm leaning towards more.
E agora a chegada era mais uma vez perigosa, tinha posição irregular. Lá pelo outro lado, o Péricles Bassol já sinalizou, disse que viu.
Same. But sometimes I'll take the lower odds. I'll take the win. Put 100 on a 1.5 bet. I'll take the $50. You know, but I know it's coming when I'm betting that.
Ou na loja do sócio. O torcedor do ABC também está convocado para jogar junto com o ABC. Faça o seu plano do sócio mais querido a partir de 34.
Yeah, exactly. You have to do it. I mean, that's the way you protect your money, especially in soccer. You have to do it live. We do it live in our on our Price is Right. I do it live on their Tangiers group, our whale group, all the time. Giving them the super bet. That just means a whole lot of confidence. I didn't really pull the trigger on a lot of super bets today because it was, I said bet. I put a strong bet in on the over 0.5 goals in games. It wasn't really coming, you know? So, but I think a goal is going to come. This first half, they're really pressing hard. They want to pressure this. They want to push this really hard, really fast. I think it's going to hit, to be honest. Sampaio is playing behind the ball, so that's very hard to score when you have 9 players behind the ball in a defensive zone. I'm going to go over rule of 2 in this chat. I'll put that in there as well. I was trying to give you the rule of 2 in regards to the corners, but it's not up here. I don't know why. Yeah, they don't have shots on there, but that doesn't mean anything in Brazil. There's your first shot. They could have tipped that in easily. So Brazil's very, very tricky to watch, very tricky to play. They miss a lot of their chances that should be goals. Wow, did you see him undressing there? Ooh. They play a lot of end-to-end ball. See, they got their first shot in right on net. There's 5 off target, though, for Sampaio. 1 on target, which could have been easy deflection. I like this game. This is why we brought you here. I told you this is going to be a cage match. This is not going to be an easy one tonight. And this is why we're here. We're going to get this. We're going to get this in tonight. Let's see if I can do something.
Virou passe à frente, a zaga do rebote. Domina. Sai jogando o canhão. Bola veio 15 minutos na própria área, conseguiu sair jogando.
The betting 10 right now would be good.
O Bandeira pegou a arremesso lateral. Sampaio correu. Sinalizou posse de bola para o Messi.
So I've been fooling around with Brazilian soccer for quite a bit. And just trying to figure this out. Sorry, I'm just messing around with this one for a second. I'm gonna set it and leave it, man. It's perfect right there. It's a lot of watching. This is way more exciting than World Cup today. I'm telling you, that was boring shit. Holy cow. Oh. It's like watching paint dry, today's game. I mean, Fellaini played really good. He really put his effort in because he's probably not going to play a lot unless he's called up for a sub or called on for an injury later on. Januzaj, for the guy who got the goal for Belgium. He used to be in Manchester United. Yeah, it was pretty shit today. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's, you know, when World Cup was shit, when Tunisia and Panama was your most exciting game today. Yeah, so when I actually sent out the link, I put it as Eastern Standard Time so people know, try to maybe like figure that out. So how did I get started doing this? So I played international soccer for Team Canada. I trained with the actual national team reserve, but I was actually in the Army. So I was with the Canadian Armed Forces for 11 years. Full-time, part-time, but while I was with them, I was playing soccer for the national team in the forces, and actually made a starting lineup for Team Canada. Got to play in World Cup qualifier, FIFA sanctioned, against Brazil, Trinidad, Barbados, all the South American teams in a World Cup qualifier. The only international point I got was an assist. Was set up the only goal for Team Canada. In our World Cup qualifier, we got destroyed. We got one goal, and but that's basically what led me down the path of, like, you know, when you play soccer at that level, at that high level, international, what doesn't matter, you're there, and you've learned a lot. You know the game, and it's a lot of strategy. And when you're playing at that high level, it's really intense. It takes a lot of like you need to have a lot of composure, you need to grow up really fast, and it's a battle out there. It's tough marking your guy, and it weighs a lot on you in regards to this. So how that intertwines with this, the game knowledge that I have, I played pretty high up. I got injured and took a couple years off after retired just to get better. Then I'm back at it, just playing local Premier League ball. I'm almost 40. But still playing at a pretty high level for, you know, just guys, just older men soccer, just having a good time and loving the sport. But managing a club, men's club, we got 3 teams in it. I'm on the executive, just being involved in soccer. And then I was playing. I was like, man, I could determine when teams are going to win, who's going to score next. So I started watching this thing. I'll get to your questions in a second. I'm just going to finish this when somebody asks how I did this, how I got into this. But I started looking up this thing called ProLine in Canada here in Ontario, and it's basically a gaming app that you can like predict who's going to win or loss, win, draw or loss. And I was like, and you have to do it in a multiple 3-bet parlay, minimum 3 teams. If one lose, you're screwed. And I was like, no, there's got to be better ways to, you know, bet this game. I looked up on YouTube and I saw that there's a couple people were like pre-gaming and giving predictions, and I was like, yo, I can do that too. but I can get right into the game. And then when I found this site almost a year ago, I was really like, I could pretty much watch this screen here, the in play, and based on statistics and looking up the teams on different things, I started doing corners in games. And I was betting a lot in corners and winning a lot in corners and was going back and forth. But I reinvested all my money that I won back into the game to see different types of plays, different methods, what worked in which league, and where's the cushion zone, where's the safety pin, where could you find a comfortable spot to bet on, on a game and win money, and how can you do that? And I was working on my process over the last year, and I did pretty good, pretty well. In corners alone, I generated over $22,000. I put it back into the game, into different types of betting. I tried basketball to check it out, to see if I could figure it out. I looked into soccer, and where I basically came down to was that goals and corners were my niche, and this is where my expertise lied based on my knowledge reading the play, and how that helped me generate being able to just call the play and see, because I have that game experience. I played striker and center midfield and the wing, so I'm pretty flexible in my position because I'm a utility player where I can actually play in different positions and know the rules for them, which is a lot of players take years just to master one role before they move on to the next one to, kind of like diversify and build their resume. So my resume is quite lengthy. I just went through this and got outvoted on my team where I was trying to be more defensive, and I was playing on the wing back so that I could overlap. And but we're not scoring a lot of goals, so they basically voted me off the island, off the defense island, and put me up on striker. I don't stream every day. I mean, to me, I'd love to stream every day. I'd love to stream mostly during the day, and that can be totally an option sometimes. Why I don't stream every day is because I have a family. I have 2 kids, one on the way. My girl's home with the dog, the house, and I'm actually an executive in a logistics business run with my brother locally here in Ontario, Canada. So I work daily, nightly, long hours. Yesterday, 12-hour day grinding it out with in the logistics local stuff, and then I come home. But that's when I'm doing it during the day. It's all on my phone. I'm looking at it live. I think we're gonna get it right here, guys. Hold on. Handball? Is he calling a penalty shot? Oh, he missed it. Corner. Just want to watch this here. Oh, deflected off of the defender. Nice save. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put some juice down on them to score. His goal is gonna come in the first half. I'm actually gonna bet it again. That injured player is coming off. I'm actually gonna lay another. I'm gonna lay another tenner on there. Double bet that. What's the time? 30 minutes. This is when we'll start seeing a goal. This is when I start breaking away from people. So let's see if there's any other questions here. Okay, rule of 2 in corners. I'm gonna say this out loud for everybody. Is if there is one corner. Okay, say we're at 2 corners now, and the bet was this should be 3 right here. If it was 3, we would bet the 3. So let's imagine this 7 is a 3 right here. We would bet the 3 to win, and we would only need 2 corners to win. So we would need 3 and then 4. So when it gets to 4, we've already won on 3. So when you see that on your betting sites, the rule of 2 means that you only need 2 corners to win the actual corners bet. And there's a certain time that you need to bet it. Most games, I'm not going to say South American because you need to bet that at a rule of 2 or 3 in the 60th to 70th minute. And a rule of 2, you need to bet it from the 70th minute in between the 70th and 80th minute. If you do that, 70th and 80th minute, okay, in the rule of 2, if the odds get low enough or that there's actually 2 there, boom, you have it. You're gonna hit it most of the time. I have in my corners and all my material, my data, most European, I'm like golden. It's like high 80s% of hitting. In South America, if you do it in the 70s, you're hitting around in between 55%. So it's not a very good odds because it's based on the play of the game. If it's a tight game, there's other factors in rule of 2 that you have to consider. Is there a red card? The red devil, it can fuck you over, man. Those motherfucking red cards, they're red devils. Is there a huge spread in the game of goals? Is the game been a lot of corners and then now there's not going to be any corners because they're going to go more direct to the net, not work down the wings and cross the ball in. You have to take those things into consideration watching the game or knowing how many corners have been. And you can find that a lot of the times if there's a summary button. If there's a summary button on your – if there's a summary – I'm going to watch this. They're going to score. Okay, they're close. So if there's a summary button where it tells you about the info on the game, it can give you an idea of like when the corners came, when everything was hitting, and whatnot. It doesn't have this on the desktop, but on my screen, it will tell me basically who is when the corners were, when the flags were, when the goals were, when the shots were, and it breaks it down per bet if they let you, if the game like is monitoring goals, corners, whatnot. Okay, we're gonna keep on this game. So we put some double juice on this. If you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, Cdnsoccergoat1 is the site you can get on Twitter for free and follow me in my live picks. You can also hit me up on Patreon. You can sign up there using Patreon or PayPal. $25 a month gets you the Golden Boot package, and you can come into the private Twitter account, Cdnsoccergoat, and you'll get email picks daily pregame. Also, you can if you're really into and you want to know that this works, we're doing the live betting and live streaming when we bet into it right into the games. You can get right into live chat group. $50 a month gets you in for The Price is Right, because I'm telling you right now the price is definitely right. $50 a month. And last night, what was that one bet, Sarge, that you had? Maybe you can chime in on this on the chat here. $500 bet, 1 goal. It hit the super bet of all, the Pittsburgh game. I think that's one that we crushed last night. And it was that other Tulsa game where I predicted the score, how many goals were going to happen in one half, and it was just money floating around. Rain Man was just dying and roll around in money all over the place. It was sick. So ABC's got 2 yellow cards. Yeah. Yeah, man, that was a good game. We made some money on that for sure. So this game is going to get really chippy. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a red card. Hopefully it's before we get a goal. We get a goal before the red card, because that could really put a pin in a lot of the stuff. In a lot of this cage match here. Red cards, man, they're like devils in this game. They literally fry you, especially in Brazil. If it's early enough, you could get away with it, possibly, that they have enough time to adjust their formation and move on. But if it's at the 60th minute, 65th minute and beyond, we saw that this afternoon. This game was incredible. They were almost quadrupling the match facts in regards to dangerous attacks that we were on. I could not believe they didn't score. All right, so their dangerous attacks here. Attacks were 118, 131 dangerous attacks to like 37. They had triple or quadruple the amount of shots. They had all the corners in their one team, and they still could not get a goal. And they were the better team in this Europe qualifying game. So we're having another corner here. I think we're going to put a bet on corners, guys. I think we're going to get some today. But the thing is that I'm worried about. This was the goal, man. Oh, he deflected it. Wow. That was almost in the net. Yeah. Yeah. We're waiting for the super bet. We really are. And I love it that, they're going to give us a gift here. If they get it before half, I will be a little bit disappointed. We'll win those two other small bets, but I really want to super bet the shit out of this right now. And I want this to go to 0.5 goals for the total game. I want us to super bet it. The only worry is that they get red carded out. That is going to be the only downfall. But someone's going to score in this game for sure. Okay.
Eu acho que existe, aí não é no meio termo, é fazer exatamente o que o time está fazendo. E aí não é se retrancar, baixar a sua marcação, tentar compactar a equipe para não dar espaço para o ABC e automaticamente, tomando a bola, atacar. O Sampaio está fazendo no primeiro tempo, dentro da estratégia de quem tem
just catching up here, everybody's good.
Quase perfeito, o time foi pouquíssimo atacado.
We're still having troubles with Bovado, guys, or what? This is bad advertising for them. It needs the blue pill. Definitely needs an erection to get working. Look at the flow of this game. Yes, come on, let's go. Get in there. Let's see a goal. We may not see it till the end of the. It'll be in the last 5 minutes where they're gonna push like crazy. One thing I like about Brazil soccer is that they passionately throw everything they have at them, but it's almost like it's like watching wild sheep fucking in the woods or out in the open grazing fields. They just run and run and run and just do whatever they can, but. They seem so lost in their coordination. It's so like back and forth, like end-to-end soccer. But they're just so fit that they can run. So and they just keep running. They just run so much. Sorry. We're gonna get a goal. Okay. Well, I did go to Afghanistan. Just saying. It's an inside joke for all those army people out there. We need a wall to our north. Hey, keep putting those tariffs up. We might build the wall for them. Oh, that's deflected out. Okay, so generally, if this was I could super bet this right now. I know we're gonna have some time and to let this this rise a bit before we put a super bet on it.
Gostei, podiam ser melhores se a Alemanha tivesse passado, né? Mas a Alemanha tá uma
I saw that. I saw that, Mikey.
merecido pelo próprio treinador, mas acho que a gente terá jogos bem interessantes e a promessa de quartas de final também muito boas, que a gente pode ter nas quartas de final, por exemplo, Argentina e Portugal.
Okay, so I'm gonna super bet this right now, and we're gonna hit it later. So I'm gonna put a super bet on this, 100 to win 40. I just think they're gonna sneak one in here right at the end. Yeah, I think they're gonna sneak one in right at the end. And we don't want to miss that because that could be the only goal of the game, and then they'll go to extra time. So I'm gonna put the super bet in right now.
Só se arrebentar daqui pra frente. Com todo respeito ao trocadilho, só com milagre. Daqui a pouquinho, todos os gols no dia da Copa do Mundo. E as informações da seleção brasileira no nosso intervalo. O Ribeiro já está preparado para agitar com tudo. O super intervalo da Copa do Nordeste. Quase 43, o empate vai classificando o Sampaio Corrêa.
Okay, so I put the super bet in, guys. Send that out to everybody. Everybody knows what's up.
Seria fundamental para ele chegar na bola. 10 faltas cometeu o ABC, 8 cometeu o Sampaio. O Diego Silva estava até atrás, fazendo a saída com 3 homens, e o Igor Leite fica encaixotado na marcação do time do Sampaio. A saída é toda pelo lado, o Sampaio consegue neutralizar o ABC nesse primeiro tempo.
Okay, we're back.
Tentou a ter, na velocidade, na individualidade do Luan, algum lampejo para tentar incomodar a defesa da Bolívia. Mas foi insuficiente, né? Foi muito pouco.
I put 100 down. 100 down on the super bet.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
And if it gets, the odds get bigger to 1.72, then I'm going to smack it again.
Anderson Pedra. Em virada de jogo. O ABC não criou
We're playing for the one goal. And I don't even need to win anything else after that. It covers it'll cover the loss if we don't get the goal in the first half. Oh, is that it? What's the extra time? Okay, so I got plus 2 minutes left in the for extra time. It's not a lot. ABC needs to score, and I like the shots on this. They put the pressure up. Sampaio they're just playing defensively, but I think they're going to break that line. We've seen them actually cut through a number of times. We're going to go to the halftime break here.
E o Matheus, que ainda é o artilheiro da equipe na Copa do Nordeste com 4 gols.
Então, assim, acho que
Yeah, see, there's no offense here at all. They're really playing. So they're playing a 4-1-4-1. In from Sampaio as the green team. They might sneak one in here. They're getting worked though. ABC's getting worked here. Yes. 3 corners. Well, I'm not in it to lose it, so So that's halftime. We had some really close chances there. Okay, so we didn't get. We've lost the two first half goal on that. We actually had a couple breaks. We got really close. We put the 100 down to hedge it on the, and you could have bet to cover your losses on that if you wanted to bet the 1.4 odds. It covers my losses on this one goal in case they throw it in there right at the beginning of the second half if you don't get there. So in the super bets that I've bet, I try to generally look for the best time. I took the game over 1.5. Yeah, I don't see it going over 1.5. I see it one goal, possibly two, but I see ABC coming above and hitting. Yeah. I like the shots where they're at in regards to the stats. Both teams are pressing. Sampaio is actually pushing down the wing a lot and making a lot of crosses come in, but they don't have a lot of power up front. So it's literally going to be a deflected rebound, and they're going to capitalize on it. There's way more pressure here against Sampaio, as we saw in here. So we'll switch it. So ABC is coming in and pressuring and actually able to get shots off. So those are gonna connect. So we're gonna get it. Definitely. All right, KDS. Have a good night. We'll see you. You can check out the rest of this later on, and especially when you win that friggin' super bet. What was something I wanted to talk about today? Oh. Okay, so actually, what I want to do right now is I want to check a couple stats. So we have some time right now to check on a couple of statistics. So if you don't know, this site is called engineers and cat betters in our chat group named Emmanuel from Nigeria. And he created this thing called the live scanner. And the live scanner basically tells you when a goal is going to happen and whatnot. And there's a lot of wins on every game across the world. And it tells you when the next goal is going to happen. We bet on this game today, Europa Pristina, and it won. I bet on that. And Rapid Vienna, I was in my pregame picks. We didn't get – it didn't – not at halftime, but we didn't get – this game was 2 goals, but yeah, we didn't get the third goal in the Rapid Vienna game though. But we did get the over 1.5. I was shocked that it didn't get to over 2.5. Another one, Torshavn, St. Joseph's, again, 1-1 draw. That game was scheduled to be way more. This is the game right here. Malatown and Tre Fiori, where these guys were just getting pumped. They were the worst team, but they scored 3 goals in the first half. This team was all over them, quadruple in stats. They just couldn't put it in the net. And it was destined to score, and it was there. I was on that game. Okay, so it's not coming up, our game. It might come up to later on. That's okay. So we're going to check on some other things here. We're going to go to the game itself going on right now. Okay, so this is how it's basically broken down. Can we get the games? So whoever wins this game goes to the final. So you can see they won 5-1. They won 3-0. So we're going to go to this game. Okay, so this game, is last week's game. Yeah, last week's game. They didn't score a goal until the second half, right here. 59th minute, they scored. So we have some time to let so we should be looking for a goal anywhere from most Brazil games generally score between the 55th minute and onward, and then a huge bracket of them score between the 83rd minute and whatnot. So we're gonna go to another tool. Where is it? Oh, it closed on me. Okay, we're gonna go to kind of like what the live scanner is. This tells you the odds. I'm gonna pick the team. If it pops up, select the league. Oh, we're gonna go to Brazil. See if we can find this team. Maybe I passed it here. ABC. I think it has it in its thing. I can't remember what its original name is. One goal. So these are the odds, basically. If there is this is what it breaks down how the spread is in Brazil. We were going to Serie B, we'd know when the most goals come. So basically, in between the 51st minute and the 60th minute, there's 90% of the time there's a goal. Let's go to 0. We can see here. Generally, 21st, 22nd minute, and then again the highest ranges here are in between the 50th to the 70th minute is where we'll see a first goal for Serie B, because we're checking Serie B because they're both, that's where São Paulo's from. Serie A, this is the winner here where we see the biggest goals come from. So generally, we're looking at second half now. We're just doing some research on this right now. Let's see if we can get any stats on this game right now. I'm gonna get Brazil markets. I'm gonna go over 0.5. I'm gonna go to tomorrow. So if you don't know that most soccer games go over, start a new day at 8 p.m. because of different time zones. So the 8 p.m. rolls over to the next day. So no goals. This is a cup game, so I don't know if it'll have it on here. Yeah, it's not reading the cup game. That's unfortunate, but it happens. We're going to go to match predictions. 28th, 29th. Here we go. All right, the game in hand. Okay. It's called FC Tables. 66% for over 1.5 goals, which is low. Now, this has a margin I find to be a bit different from Bet Practice. I find Bet Practice to have a margin of about 5 to 10%. accuracy, or sorry, about 0 to 10% accuracy. This has a margin of, it can range sometimes between 10% to almost 18% out. So if this says 66%, Bet Practice will actually give you a range that it might only be 15. So it might only be 50%, right? If this says under 2.5 goals, I mean, that says 60%, but it could definitely be almost 75% to be under. And I find it to be have that kind of range. So you have to kind of pick and choose and know the game, do your homework. Both teams to score, that's kind of accurate. Here's the odds on the game. Like I said, the second game, we're definitely going to see a lot more goals. So here's basically how this breaks it down. This had a red card. 2-0. Both goals were scored in the first half. Goal scored in the first half. This goal was scored in the second half. The 5-2 game. So you have to read patterns. When did that team score their goals? So Empower would like to seems like they have a strong connection, scoring 80th minute, 69th minute, 57th minute red card, goal. All right, let's see where ABC, maybe we can see a pattern when they score their goals. No details. Awesome. Okay, so they don't really want to tell us, so that's awesome. So even though this is a tie game, first half there was 3 goals, then in the second half there was 1 goal. Okay. Three goals in the first half by ABC. So usually they generally scored a lot of their goals in the first half, ABC. So for them not to score, let's try this 2-1 Remo. 0 goals, 3 goals in the second half. Okay, this is good. See, they generally don't have possession, so that's why I said possession doesn't matter for them. That's what I was talking about. All right, let's break it back. And back. All right. We're at halftime. We're going to take a brief intermission, and then we'll come back. Well, that's what we do. We've had super bets all the time. I'm going to be back in like 3 minutes, and we're going to kick this off for the second half here on Here's the Boom. Let's get it. I'll be right back, guys. Wash your break. All right, we're back. Let's get it. Let's get it, guys. So for those of you just jumping on, welcome. I'm the Whizkid, the Canadian soccer goat, and we are in a cage match down here in Brazil. Here's the boom. Here comes the boom. Let's do this. ABC looking to score. We got a super bet in for over 0.5 goals in this game. I'm very confident that we're going to get a goal in this game. If we find the opportunity, we're going to do a corners bet. South American, we're going to use the rule of 3. So we're looking to bet that sometime around the 55th to 60th minute. We're going to be looking to see what we can get. I'm thinking over 7, but it might drop down. So we might get over 5 or over 6, depending on which bookie you use. I use a lot of the alternative corner lines. The odds here right now are 1.44. $100 gets you $40. 1 goal. ABC needs to score 2 goals to move on. 1 goal to tie the relegation. Sorry. And it's 1-0 winning right now by São Paulo in the goal differential. This is a cup game, so we're waiting for São Paulo to basically give up a goal. We can get that win. Everything's good. So there's a 10-second lag if you watch the live stream, but if you watch the in-play, you get to see the game a little bit faster. It's only about 2-second delay, maybe 1 second delay in regards to the goal. But I'm very confident that we're going to get this goal. ABC won't walk away with this without getting this goal. So my super bet is going to hit. We're going to hit that boom. This is really good. This is the only game on right now. It's the only game we have coming on. So we still got some time. We'll probably look for a goal in the next. They start getting crazier a little bit in the next 10 minutes. We start seeing some pressure. They come back out for the first 10, 15 minutes in the second half where they're still full of piss and vinegar, and they want to just keep pumping away all that energy. And then they slow the game down, and then they'll move and start working in their formations that they've been practicing. They got their rest. Now they're back in. Highs and lows. I think you've seen it a couple times on another couple people's when you're betting basketball, you've heard of like the highs and lows of, where people keep pressuring, just going on scoring streaks, and then they stop scoring, and then the other team comes and they're getting their breath, and then they go and they start pumping it in. That's how you can kind of win point spread in basketball. Soccer has that too. It's really ups and downs, but you just need to be able to okay, they're sitting back. There's sometimes where on this you can cash out. I cashed out and I'm like, no, they're not going to get it. They're not going to get it. But I didn't realize that they're on a low and that they're actually picking up their tempo and they're going to actually crush it. They start making attacks. It can happen very, 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 very fast. So, like I said, I'm going to wait again to see where the odds sit at in the next 10 minutes, where I might double bet this because I know a goal's coming. So I'm going to make as much money as I can on it. Like I said, I put it in at the first half to the super bet. I called the super bet. Right now, my accuracy on super bets are quite high. They are ranging near the 90th percentile when I call a super bet.
Observa a movimentação dos companheiros, vem que tá chegando lá dentro, o Joés tá ali, ó. Faz na risca da grande área, camisa 3, 1,89 m.
If São Paulo score here, they're actually going to do us a favor. Shit, the bet on that. They're off their game tonight. The only thing I'm worried about this. Yeah, you do. The only thing I'm worried about is a red card coming because they're going to just battle the shit out of each other. But we want to get that goal in before the card comes. If that moves, that means that we go to if that means we get the penalty shot, like my last stream, 8 minutes in, I was telling people this goal's gonna come, this goal's gonna come. Boom. We get the penalty kick, the red card, and the goal, the winner, 8 minutes into the stream on my last stream. This is my 4th stream, or 3rd stream ever. This is my 4th stream, guys, my 4th one. This is the cage match we're on right now, and it's going to be an awesome second half. TS, where are you from? England? UK or Europe? England, yeah. Must be really late there. Must be wee hours of the morning. So actually, I grew up in England a bit, in the Midlands, near Worcester. That's close to Birmingham, which is basic central of England. Okay, so we've dropped down to the rule of 3. Applies on over 6 corners. How did you like that course? Yeah, man, I'm happy. It's awesome. Well, that's the thing. You need to keep growing in a sport. You know, like there's lots to learn. I think that, you know, one guy that I, have a lot of respect for in sports betting is in this group right here. In the chat group, where is he at? This man right here. Sergeant. Paul Sargent there. The Sarge. 16 years, a lot of experience in different sports. He bets them all. He's learned a lot of it. He grinds, he does his research. Very, very knowledgeable person. A lot of respect for him. And his adaptability to learn a sport really fast and just catch on to it. He knows the game. And that's the thing. Like for me, I stick to my niche. I stick to what I know best. And, tailing on other people's bets in baseball or basketball. Football's coming up. I look to probably That's not good. That's a dumb foul, man. So this is what I don't like. That's why I'm not liking this right now. That they're playing so chippy and so dirty. It could work against them. And Sao Paulo is actually putting on a lot more pressure in the second half now. I like their ball movement, though.
Só a vitória interessa. 1-0 leva a disputa para os pênaltis. Felipe Guedes carrega, deixa de calcanhar para o Luan. É direito, ele olha para a grande área. Esperando alguém, vem lançamento na ponta direita, no peito do Alisson. Categoria, chapéu de novo, Alisson. Ele abriu a chapelaria no primeiro jogo, com 2 chapéus em sequência, deu mais um agora, hein? Inclusive, inclusive no último jogo levou um momento tão pior com os chapéus que deu. Será que leva de novo? Bonito lance. Leite.
Someone's gonna foul him, and there could be a penalty kick that decides this game. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till it gets to 1.72. It gets to 1.72. I'll show what that looks like in the American wager. So intense. Brazil keepers come out for that ball. Like, they just have no fear. Yeah, buddy.
Nossa senhora, hein? Que isso, amigo. Agora sim. Mas o Torinho do alto atrás, ele tentou dominar, pegou na canela e foi a bicicleta que saiu pela linha de lado. Momento feio, podemos dizer assim. Ela abertura do Fernando Sobral. A chegada é perigosa, João Paulo. Dando passe, Fernando Sobral pega a sobra. Vai recomeçar o lance do Alisson. A lateral. Desarmado na bola pelo Igor Leite. Desarmado deu no Igor Leite. O Igor Leite não foi para chegar no Leandrão. Deu a pisada na bola. Chamou o Aredes. Matheus Carvalho. Domina. Devolve para Aredes.
What I might find a market on here is actually, I might find a market on corners. So we're going to bet the 6 right now. I should do it soon. This game might end with 7 or 8 corners. Oh, wow. Wow. There should have been a penalty shot right there. The first foul, not the second one. The guy stomped him. Watch this. They should have had a penalty kick right here. And this is where the odds are not going up because they know that this is probably the most peak time where they score a goal. Team's attack shot. Like I said, this is a couple seconds ahead, so it lets me know. Okay, I'm gonna double down on this, guys. Right here. So I doubled down. And it's on me. Like, if they don't score, that's $200 down the drain. But if they do score, I'm confident they have to. Oh, man, I was just about to bet a corners, too. It's a corner. I was ready to move on that. Ah, knew it. Rule of 3. It was at 4. I could have bet the 6, put 100, make 30. It's going to get over that. Right, Mikey? Like, that would have been crazy. Man, this game just reads goals, man. What did I do? It wasn't me. 60th minutes. This is gonna get to like, if this gets to even odds again by the 70th minute, it should be all right. We'll see. Right now, it's actually showing me the rule of 2 right here. Not very good odds. Hunter gets you $12. Get in the net. I'm gonna bet the corners here, guys. But the theory is that if goals ruin corners, but if São Paulo scores a goal, definitely betting the corner because ABC has put the more pressure on the corners. But São Paulo's picking up their pace now, so they set back. Now they've adjusted to the formation and what ABC has to bring to the table. Now they're going to start pressuring. We'll start seeing more end-to-end ball here. So chippy. How do they not know that's coming?
E acho que o ABC só está tendo mais dificuldade no jogo, porque o Sampaio não aperta a marcação, né? Não faz uma marcação alta, só em alguns momentos pressiona, porque os dois zagueiros têm muita dificuldade para sair jogando.
Back to back. So for Tat.
Toda vez que o Sampaio aperta a posse de bola, faz o ABC erra. Ares pro Nuno, ele percebeu bem a entrada do camisa 11, posição é boa, domina no Nuno, tá de frente pro marcador, é arisco, é habilidoso, abriu pro pé direito, conseguiu o cruzamento, faz o corte Joécio.
We're definitely playing a 4-1-4-1 formation. We'll probably start seeing some more corners though from São Paulo if they keep pressuring. But they're sitting back because they're winning. They don't need to score. They need to defend. So in their 4-1-4-1, it's basically paying like 5 in the back. And then center defensive mid drops back.
Chega o Samuel, essa bola fica para o Joécio, que já toca curta, vem César Sampaio, o goleiro de Fernando Sobral, ele bate de fora, passa a esquerda sem perigo.
Goal kick.
Canais Esporte Interativo, ninguém.
It almost was a corner there for São Paulo. I thought they were coming for sure.
Se tem pioca, tem história. Oi.
A gente falou tanto do aniversário do ABC, né? Amanhã é o grande dia, 103 anos de fundação. E o que vai acontecer amanhã? Uma grande carreata saindo pelas ruas da cidade que vai terminar com o grande São João aqui no Frasqueirão, tá?
Sempre legal, né? Dia de festa, mas que a festa só será completa se conseguir a passagem para a final hoje.
Someone's gonna make a mistake. It's gonna cause a goal.
Hashtag paixão pelo ABC. ABC toma o controle da posse de bola. 51% do tempo de posse pelo ABC. Olha o contra-ataque aqui.
He's onside. He's offside. That would have been our goal. Ah, come on. Damn it.
Vai sim, vai ser a segunda alteração do técnico Daniel Ribeiro, saindo do camisa 5, bola de Anderson Pedra, entrando do camisa 20, o meia Eric Belton.
Doesn't like a goal.
O Belton fez em alguns momentos já sob o comando do Ranieri esse papel de segundo homem, deve deixar o Felipe um pouquinho mais plantado e liberar um pouco mais o Erivelto para facilitar essa transição, né? As peças que a gente conversava há pouco, o Anderson Pedra não ajudando na saída de bola, e aí recuando para fazer um terceiro homem em alguns momentos na saída. Não estava sendo útil. Também não por culpa dele, mas uma estratégia que não está funcionando. Leandrão a mesma coisa. E aí os dois acabam saindo, o Ranieri fazendo a leitura, ao meu ver, correta, mas talvez atrasada. Porque isso no intervalo já dava para notar, né? E o ABC já poderia ter voltado para o segundo tempo com postura diferente. O Erivelton, a tendência é que melhore um pouco esse passe ou a circulação da bola no momento, como a gente leu agora há pouco. A posse de bola passa a ser maior do lado do ABC, né? 51-49, mesmo que seja uma vantagem mínima. Vitinho.
This is a score I want to see tonight, guys. I'm not reading that. Definitely going to be a lot closer.
Aí o Felipe Guedes. O ABC vai sendo eliminado. Precisa do gol. Sampaio Correia vai chegando pela primeira vez à final da Copa do Nordeste. Em bola longa para a ponta direita. Sobe e corta Alisson. O Global está com a hashtag Paixão pelo Sampaio aqui, reclamando do último passe do time dele. O Ben Hexa tá falando, vambora Sampaio. Bola levantada para a área. Matheus Carvalho.
Man.
Pelo sim, pelo não, se esticou e botou a bola para fora. Matheus Carvalho chama a torcida, que é o apoio engraçado. O Leandrão com 1,90m, 1,89m. Tava lá dentro do campo.
Wow. I was going over the bar. That's okay, man. You're going to get this. Shit,
Tiro pro gol. O Erivelton não domou. A jogada com as duas mudanças, ou duas das mudanças que acabou fazendo o técnico do ABC, né? De qualquer forma, o Vitinho foi quem...
Maybe that shortens his step. When they shoot, then he won't be able to get that ball.
Ele tirou da ponta, cabeceando para ótima defesa do André, que agora tem um tempo precioso pro time do Sampaio. O André Tavares também está por aqui.
Oh, that was the what do you think the France and Denmark game was like, TS? Oh, goalless game. It was so boring. It wasn't even this much action. They didn't even like touch each other. They didn't even like go hard at all. That was terrible. That game. Just brutal. Today watching which other game was just dreadful? The one before. Senegal and Colombia. That wasn't even a horrible game. They got a goal, luckily off a corner. They didn't want to even. I know. And then today it was like between the English and the Belgian match. It was like they were trying to see who wanted to win, who wanted to lose, because they're like, we'll take on that Colombia team that doesn't even want to play. We'll take them on. Japan's gonna be too happy to be here. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh yeah. Keeper, yellow card. It you get gold. It's not golden goal, but it's like classic extra time. 2 extra times, 15 minutes each. So there's a total of 120 minutes in the game. If there's still no goals in that, whoever wins that wins that. I think it's Actually, I think it's golden goal in World Cup. I believe it is golden goal in World Cup. So first team to score in extra time wins. If that doesn't happen, then it goes to penalty kicks. Holy cow, give this guy some space, would you? Let's just crowd over him. What the heck? Wow, the keeper. Another card for this keeper. God, yellow cards. I want a goal before we get this. If they get to this red card stage, Jesus, come on. Get off. You're cramping up. Get off. Let's go. Well, if ABC scores 1 goal, it will go to extra time. We'll get our goal. The match will be over for us. But if it stays 0-0, St. Pao move to the finals. But they're gonna battle like crazy for this. This is why we brought this game on tonight. Because this is just like they need to win this. They have to. And they're fighting hard. So they're not gonna give up. I am confident I see a goal. I'm really just waiting for the perfect time. I'm gonna hit it 3 times for a goal. The goal may not come till the 80th minute. So am I at 70th minute? So rule of two would apply right now. If you put $100 on 7 in a normal place, but it's 0-0, there might be enough time to get that goal. All right, I'm gonna go for even money. It's $300 here, my own money. 1 goal. We don't get it. I lose $300. I put my money where my mouth is on this shit. Yeah, like. Right now, as it stands, bet 300 to make 200. So. I need to do that. Yeah. Hey, it happens. But in this game, there should be a goal. It should not be a 0-0 game. There should be a 1-0, 1-1. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta look at the facts and the odds. We looked at every game there. All right, I'll show you again what I'm looking at. Okay, I'm gonna go right to FC tables. Okay, I'm gonna go to this team again. I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at, what I'm seeing. Tell me where you see a 0-0 game, right? Not one. Let's go more games. We got the first game that was 0-0 right here. Draw. 1 game. This is back all the way to May 1st. Victoria, okay, they were a strong team. They were like the top of the league. We got 4 Cubs.
Vai mudar. Vamos lá então para a confirmação da substituição, ó. Aí ajeitando o braço sim, o replay é matador. Liga aí, Ana.
That's what we missed right there, guys. We almost had a goal. That's a corner, though. Was our 6th corner? Or is it free kick? Free kick? Goal kick.
Durou um pouco a estratégia de ter o Matheus Carvalho como referência de área. Pode fazer esse papel, até teve uma chance de cabeça. Mas o Raniel abre mão rápido disso e põe o Maxwell para o confronto físico ali, né? Para tentar aumentar a estatura.
The guy's breathing hard.
Terminar o jogo, começa mais 90 rodada para repercutir a decisão da Copa do Nordeste. Por enquanto vai dando Bahia e Sampaio Correia. Terminando o jogo.
I want to see the shots here. Still 7. But this only increased by 2 off target, so they haven't really pressed any on net. So they're really just sitting back and staying behind the ball. Put a match over its arm for a goal. I know you guys are all watching this game.
Bola pro Felipe Guedes, o rebote vai ficando aqui pro João Paulo. Ele leva, carrega, bota na frente,
Nice
tenta a
dig.
finta entre as pernas e aí o choque na área.
Penalty shot! Come on! Penalty shot? Tell me that's a PK.
Ele sinalizou ali o meio. Acho que ele deu pé.
Penalty shot! PK! Oh my God! Penalty! Oh my God!
Na verdade, ele tá muito seguro o jogo inteiro. Não tá permitindo muito falatório.
Fucking PK! Okay. Wow, nice move. Oh, he took him out right here. He took him right at the second guy is who he took out. Boom, right there in the box. Great call, referee. Great call. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, you ready for this? First comes the flash. Then comes the thunder. Wait for it.
Desesperadora situação do ABC. O jogador tá ali, faz aquele bolinho em volta do árbitro. Agora a esperança está depositada nas mãos do goleiro Edson.
Okay, hopefully they put somebody that's not freaking dying or hurting to take this PK. Take this shit seriously. They're milking it right now.
Num jogo quente, no mais importante da temporada até aqui. E vai ter a chance da redenção. Vai ter a chance de provar que está de volta. Desespero ali do Emaxel, acabou de entrar. A primeira atitude do Emaxel no jogo foi fazer o pênalti. Não tinha tocado na bola ainda. Ali já tomando o posicionamento do goleiro Edson. No primeiro jogo, quem bateu o pênalti foi o William. Agora, com a bola nas mãos, o Fernando. Fernando Sobral.
Look at him. They're standing right in front of him just to piss him off. He's like losing his shit. The guy who's taking the penalty shot. Oh my God, I can't even watch. Woo! Come on! Flash, thunder. Next you hear the let's go. Come on. Come on, come on. Breathe. Yeah, buddy. Just focus on what you need to do. Put it where you put it, buddy. Put it where you put it. Don't worry about what they're saying. First comes the flash. Then comes the thunder. And then you hear the boom! Goal! Boom, boom, boom! Here comes the boom! That's how you do it! Super Bennett! Woo! That's right! That's right! Thank you! Whizkid, Canadian soccer goat. Here comes the boom! Oh, that's how you do it! Woo! That's how we do it! Woo! Boom! Okay! Who's with me on that? Who's on that? That's how we do it! Boom! Wow. 80th minute. Goal. Oh, God, yes. Probably woke up everybody in my house. But that's how you do it. Thank you. Here comes the boom. Oh, that was amazing. You guys are welcome. You're welcome. Right? So, TS, that's how we do it. When you read into your homework, guys, you've seen it many times with me. on Discord chat groups, super betting. That's how you do it. I mean, ABC's got to throw everything they got at it. They literally need 2 goals to tie it up. It can come still. It literally can. But fuck, that was awesome. Motherfuckers. I see another late chance. ABC is just probably going to throw it at them. You know? I want $200. I'm going to bet $9 on this awesome, like, because you never know. Penalty shot, the ref will be looking to even it up, either with a red card or he'll call another PK maybe on Sam Powell now. You don't know. But I got $9, man. Yo, Raymax, I put in like a $9, $10 bet on that odds. Look at it. 3.0 for them to score. It can happen. We've seen it. In the homework that we did, the ABC has the you know, that's it. Like philosopher, buddy. Like that's what you gotta do. You just gotta back it up. I put my money down. We won it. You can see my payout right here. It was that at 3. I'm up $200 on one bet. We waited for it. Boom. For a second goal, $9, and I'll make 3 times that amount of money. So my payout would be $24 on that. I don't care. This is where I went through. TS, I'm gonna let you know a little something about this. If we're looking for another goal, okay, Remax, he bet 1.5. That's his bet. We're looking for the juice, the goal of all goals. And you know what? They may score another one here on this free kick, but it's juice right now. We made our money on the super bet, the one that is going to count, the winner. And that's what you're looking for in a lot of these games. If you were looking for a goal in this game, okay, you're literally chasing that bet. And I don't know if they tell you that in the schools you went to, but you can't chase that bet. You got to look for the one bet that's going to make you the money. And that was it right there. Does that make sense? Everybody get me on that? Y'all follow me on that? Well, look at the fans, eh? They're pissed. Those are the home fans. They want to kill that referee. Wow, they're pissed at him. That guy better walk out of the arena with at least armed guards, because he is not going to come alive. He's not going home alive, that referee. Man. Yeah, man. So, like, juicing it. So I literally have $220 of profit that I can use to bet for the next game, or for the next goal. But to be honest, I'm not going to eat up a lot of profit chasing that goose. I'm going to use it as just like I'm going to let the odds do the work for me now to get that extra juice. If it comes, it comes. And that's what you'll see. If you can go back to my other stream that I just had, I talked about that chasing the golden goose. Basically, in my last stream, where I won a super bet 8 minutes in to the actual stream. Just like tonight. We took a little bit longer to get there, but we got there. And it was well worth it. And that took some confidence. Some balls, Sarge would say. And, you know, you just got to cage match that. Look at that. It's basically like they're in a cage fighting it out. Wow. That's great. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to make that money to help us support ourselves on the side. One guy was telling me, a good friend of me today, he was thanking me. He said I made him enough money to buy his daughter a prom dress. Showed me, you know, how pretty his daughter looked in a prom dress. I was like, that was amazing. So British. It's only British if it's Earl Grey. Orange Pico. Oh, fuck. But yeah, no, like that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help people grow and get more confident in this. But you know, the biggest thing is why, you know, a lot of people say to me, and they've said to me that my rates in regards to my paid sites are really cheap and I should be charging more, but that's not what I'm here for. It's not about that. It's about actually being affordable so that we all can benefit and profit from it. And I do a lot of the work putting into here, but I use a lot of my knowledge, and that's all I just get back from is to just lets me keep going and bringing us together and making the world a better, you know, knowledge on soccer. I love it. It's just eat, sleep, shit soccer. So I mean, you wouldn't sell your soul to the devil for what, $50 more than what I'm asking for? No, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to, like, you know, pay the way just to, like, put food on the table, extra, like, you know, couple gifts in here and there, pay for, you know, what you need, everyday life stuff. You know, Sarge, you made enough money tonight that for your salary for what, 2 weeks? That's amazing. That makes me feel great. So yeah, man. So I appreciate it. I mean, I put the hard work into it. You know, putting back in the money, back investing the money that I made back into the knowledge of the game was the investment that I've put in, and I'm seeing the dividend, especially in the last 3 weeks. I've upped my bankroll significantly to bet more, and now I'm seeing it pulling the trigger when it matters, and that's the key. Pull the trigger when it matters. Like if this game was here, they're waiting because of the crowd, but if they're literally you're trying to pull the trigger. So many games I tried, oh man, you know what? This is Brazil. They're all over each other. The stats say this. There's so many shots going on. It's 2-1. They need to score, blah, 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 blah. I'm chasing that golden goose, and I double down again here for one more goal. What do you think your odds are? Census. What do you guys literally think? You could put, you know, what your percentage you think was. I was naive, and I thought, you know, 60%. Yeah, they're going to score another goal. That's really high. You know, the odds of them scoring another goal. Okay, you guys put what you think in regards to percentage in the comments block here on YouTube. Put your comments, like how much percentage you think there is for them to score another goal. And then I'll tell you what the actual average is for them to score another goal in Brazil soccer. That's what I thought before when I was investing in not knowing about other goals in Brazil soccer. I thought, yeah, the other goal's going to come. Nope, 60%. TS says 10. You say 10%? Okay, who else? What else? What else do you guys think? Who else thinks, what other percentage do you guys think? 15, Mikey? Okay. In the time remaining? Well, there's obviously going to be injury time. They're letting the clock run. But they're stampeding it because that referee just fucking threw the whole game. And ABC could be locked. 3%? They're not going to call the game. They're just going to, like, delay it. That means we're going to be playing into extra time, like, a lot. He's like, yo, mark this time. We got at least 10 more minutes of regulation time. It's not safe here. Yeah. Okay, so there was 81 minutes left, or about 83 minutes left. 81 to 83 minutes left. So 7 minutes left plus extra time. Probably gonna call 4 minutes extra time. So maybe like 10 minutes left. Okay, 3% Sarge, 15%. The average for them to score another goal in Brazil soccer is between 3 to 8%. That's the average of them to score another goal at this stage in the game, and the pressure because it's a cup game. Oh, they're pissed. So they won't call the game Because even if they do call the game based on the what happens here, the game actually will go for the win for São Paulo because it's more than 3/4 of the game played. But they still got a lot of soccer to play here. So that being said, 3 to 8%. Would you double down on this again at $300 to score again, to lose it? Would you bet $300 on it, knowing that it's only like 3 to 8% to score? Yeah. I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. I could, but I have just to test it out. That's the type of investment. But yeah, look at that guy. You're on camera, you fucker. Wow. That guy's got busted. Here come the armed guards. So when I was in Brazil to play, we actually had to be at an army base, and we weren't allowed to leave. We had to be like escorted by armed guards everywhere we went because we were like high priorities for kidnapping. Just to play soccer in Brazil, we had to be like escorted everywhere by armed guards, armed securities. Like, it was insane. World Cup games do have a high chance. That's true. But even still, I mean, lately we've seen a lot of World Cup games actually score a lot of goals due to penalty kicks. VAR. That thing is a cash cow for me this year. Like this World Cup, VAR is my new best friend. Where's that PK? The boom. Oh, man. So they're not going to be on for a while, man. I want to see all the booms here. Yeah. All the booms to go. Oh, yeah. Mikey, love that one. Oh, my God. Yeah. Just reading all the comments here in the chat groups. That's awesome, buddy. Mikey, I'm glad I'm helping you pay out, man. Brad, man, I'm sorry you can't be here. That sucks, buddy. Soccer gods are with you. We're just going to update this here. So this is the Price is Right. This is basically where you see all the bets every day. If you're on the Price is Right. So Ray, there's actually so a big brawl from the fans are delaying the game. So Ray here is actually in Japan. He's 12 hours ahead. He's 13 hours ahead. So it's literally 11 o'clock in the morning in Japan there. Look at it. They're like, get off the fence. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Tear gassing the fools. Yeah, man, they're tear gassing them. Hey, buddy, get off the fence. Like, he's not even afraid of that guy. That's like everyday life. You see guys like that dressed up in SWAT gear. Here in Canada, people are all just like, I'm going the other way, man. This game ain't worth it. I'm like, we're out of here. I mean, do you know anywhere else where that's insane, where you see SWAT guys at a game and you're like, man, a soccer match? Oh, my God. Okay, so once they tell the referee how much time is going to be added on, we'll see a lot of the actual stats here come back up.
E depois ele dá um acréscimo que ele acha que ele tinha
I've
que
never
dar.
actually seen this, so this is insane. Insane.
Ou quanto tempo ele quiser dar de jogo. Pena, uma pena. Cada um do papai com isso, ali reunido.
Fortunately, I think it'd be a loss. So if the game ended like this, would the 1.5 over 1.5 goals be a void? And I'm like, no, I think it would be a loss because the referees can call the game. They might do a bet loss, but I think they're going to keep going. They literally have nowhere else to go. And it's a cup game, and these referees won't make it out alive if they actually stop the game, because that means their home team won't even let it go. But look at, they're going to be bitching out. Like, come on, you have to play the game. He's like, I'm sorry, but we can't. Oh, my God. Imagine this started. Yeah, they definitely do have passion, man. Holy shit.
Leandrão tá ali batendo papo.
Oh, my
Não sei se o
God.
Leandrão
They're calling the game, I think.
vai se cedeu. Eu cheguei a ver o Leandrão ali em campo na hora da confusão, mas sem,
Is he going to call it?
incendiário nem nada. Ele tava ali.
He's just so mad. He's like, I hate my life right now. Why do I referee in Brazil? Everything is okay because we fucking hit the boom, the super bet tonight. So who cares, right? Why do you call it? We don't care. I lost $9. The fans are really ruining it for people. Okay, I think they're going to start it up again. Yeah. Okay, the linesmen are set. We're going back. We're going to get this. All right, here we go. It was actually a corner kick, but now they just made it a goal kick. That's okay. The game is on, and now everybody's like legs are cramped. They're all like cold as shit and haven't even warmed up. Most important stat, like that we're looking for. Like, what do you mean when you ask that question? Oh, it's a yellow card coming. Dipped him. Here comes some red cards, yellow cards. Oh yeah. Thing is, they won't even tell you how much longer it is. The stats are already down. You can't even like bet on anything else, which sucks.
Essa bola na grande área, o ABC precisa de 3 gols, hein? Olhando para frente, uma eventual punição pode prejudicar demais o ABC na própria Série C, onde o ABC luta por classificação, faz uma campanha para brigar por vaga.
So there's still about 10 minutes left. He might cut it short too, so yeah. The head-to-head scores. Oh, here we go. We're putting it back up because they actually said how much time is left. I'm just gonna see if we can get that in there. So I looked at head-to-head as like as a stat to give me historical, and when you're making a bet, like $300 on a bet, okay, I'm just your average Joe. Oh shit, guys! Yo, I think we got a boom here. Yo, right off the kick. Boom! Go! There it is! Raymox, you got it, buddy! Woo! There it is. That extra juice. Boom! Oh, they're just getting fucked up in the stands. So my paid service, okay, I got 2. The $25 ones gets you access to the Twitter Twitter, live Twitter feed, like private Twitter, where you get the picks updated every day, pregame, and then if I post live bets on there. If you get the $50 service, you get it all. You get email every morning. You get pregame picks for the day. You get all the picks. I love you too, man. I'm so glad it worked out. We knew another one was coming. Yeah. I emptied my account. Thank you. Oh, shit. Really? Oh, damn. Oh, my God. That's amazing. Look at that win. 250. You won 562. My man. My man. That's awesome. So you get access to this Price is Right VIP account. Okay. And the chat room when we're grinding together and we're doing it offline, like off stream, working as a team, coming in cash. It's such a great feeling when you're a part of a team and you're winning together. You make a lot of great connects, a lot of friends in the world. And when you're down and out, people are there to pick you up, and you got a lot of experience at your fingertips all over the place. So that's what you get with that. It's pretty much priceless. You'll see later on. I got good plans for that are going to be bigging up a lot more things coming on. When this starts growing. So just for, I'm glad you made a killing, Philosopher. That's awesome. That's why I'm here, man. Making some money. So I launched my paid service site, guys, just this Sunday, and we're already over 10 people. We're up to 8 people actually right now. That's amazing. It's great response in basically 4 days. So this is what we do. The streams tell you and show you and highlight and showcase a lot of my talents and the efforts that you put in. Wow, here comes the red card. So we won again. Match goals. You think another goal will come? This is what we could do. You can literally put $7 down, okay, to make 30. Doesn't come. I already doubled it. Plus, I'm on my initial investment of that last $9 made 24. So yeah, I can do. I would prefer PayPal. I mean, you can do it on Patreon, but yeah, like PayPal is easy too. It goes directly to me. That's cool too. Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. Thanks for joining in the chat. I appreciate that, guys. Like, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. They're gonna waste time, so this is a time-wasting tactic when they put it in the corner like that. São Paulo is up. They scored an away goal, so they get an extra point. So they're literally up 2-1. My man, there you go. Oh shit. Guys, I think we might get another one. Oh wow, look at this. Oh man. Oh, they're brawling. Woo! Oh. Does somebody kick him? Oh my god, this is literally a brawl. Woo! Call the game, ref. What are you doing? Oh man. Suspended. I'll be like, let me just take my money, $7 back, and I'm like, you can have it. This is entertaining. Holy shit. They're literally fighting each other. This is red card bullshit. Like, damn. The bench is clear. All out brawl. Woo! You can't even buy this entertainment anywhere on TV, anywhere on a live stream, live from the Whizkid. Oh my god, this game is crazy, right? Yo, thanks for signing up. You guys I'll hook up with you guys just after. And yeah, there's a red card. How many red cards do you think he's gonna give out? One for you, one for you. Here's one for you. Oh my gosh. This has really just been a crazy. I'd actually never seen something like this. So. Yo, Joe's, man, I'm sorry you missed it, buddy. So I got something coming up. Oh, there's another red card. 2 red cards. So what happened? Let's watch what happened. Okay, yeah. Oh, that was dirty. That was dirty from behind. Watch this. Second guy coming in. Chops him. Boom. Slew foot. Ouch. Oh, they just pushed each other. They didn't even throw fists, man. Wimps. I'll show you where you can get all the information. Sign up. There's a website there. You guys can get all the information on there. You also have all the links there if you want to email me. You can private message me if you have any questions, and basically you can get going right away. Yeah, on the PayPal thing there, it's on their site as well. Just message me, TS. I'll show you where you can just send an email, and then we can connect after this. And anybody else that wants to as well, just email me here, and then I can get you all the details. If it's also on the Patreon site, all the information's on there, so that you can go off site as well if you were thinking about PayPal, and then I can get you the link and get you going as well. They're gonna try scoring another goal. Like, what's the time? We got 108 minutes. Barnyard brawls down in the cage match. Did I tell you this was gonna be a cage match, or did I tell you this was gonna be a cage match? Here comes the boom. Damn. That is fantastic. You're making a tactical delay. That's awesome. Philosopher, welcome, man. I'm going to hit you up after this. AOT Goatee, you signed up too on the other one. Another guy from my last stream, he just signed up. He hit it up. People are signing up. I love it. That's perfect. Yeah, they still got a lot of time. They're still calling for, like, they might have extra time too. They didn't even put that, right? Sounds good, Philosopher, buddy. If they score this goal, this is going to go to extra time. If ABC score to win this game, this is going to go to extra time even more. How do you how do you referee this? This is like an everyday occurrence probably in Brazil. Every day. Like you have to go to a soccer game where they actually have to put riot fences up in your stadium. Shit gets real. Passionate. So passionate. Like, it's so bad they just took out that camera. They took out the camera. How can they just took out that camera? It's insane. Okay, we got a corner. Deflected. All right, here we go. That would have been a goal if I was on that. All right, ref, blow the whistle. Oh, yeah. Now we have extra time. Oh, my God. Like the algorithm here doesn't even know what to do. They're just like, I don't even know what to do. Oh my God. He had an open net.
Acho que é preciso a gente lembrar como estava o jogo antes da marcação do pênalti. O ABC estava agredindo, não pressionava o time do Sampaio.
We're gonna go to the end of this match and then I'm gonna call it, guys. But yeah, thank you all for watching so far. Like, this has been crazy. What a match. The cage match from down below in Brazil. Blow the whistle. Do it. Call the game. Oh my gosh.
Na prática não funcionou. Igor Leite pelo meio, só agora na reta final do segundo tempo vai aparecendo, tendo um pouco mais de espaço, até porque o jogo inteiro passou a ter mais espaço. Mas acho que é uma visão distorcida do torcedor do ABC olhar para a arbitragem apenas.
So, thanks, Ray. You're awesome, buddy. I'm glad you tailed on and came out ahead. That's what we're here for, to win money, man. That's it. That's the game. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's all I have for me today, guys. I'm the Whizkid, the Canadian soccer goat, one and only. I brought you down to Brazil. Makes you feel like you just were in a cage match. We hit a super bet. We got our massive goal. We actually got a little bit of juice on the over 1.5 goals. This has been an awesome chat, an awesome stream. Another live episode winner. Here comes the boom. All right. First comes Flash, then comes Thunder. Next you hear is the boom. All right. Thank you all. Have a good night. I'm out.